Okay, Kathy, we need to talk about your fabulous TV trays.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I feel like I'm at the Waldorf Astoria. I didn't even put my napkin on my lap. What's wrong with me? Why didn't you correct me? I'm just diving right in.
You know I've given up. No, just oh, they're just old wood TV trays. You eat it in the library at home.
But don't you remember,
when we eat at home.
Mom always gave us food on TV trays.
No, you're thinking of the TV dinner.
We did have TV
We
dinners
actually
too.
liked the turkey with the mashed potato and gravy. We'd get that once a week.
Yeah, but Mom would also put it on the tray.
Yes, I like trays.
And it would have the turkey, the mashed potatoes, and the cranberry.
And the little peas.
But by the way, they was like this big each.
It was like airplane size.
Airplane food, and we thought it was delicious. But she also gave us on the trays. Like, Mom had a thing about trays too.
I loved it. I love to eat on a tray.
Yep.
It's just kind of something we grew up with.
It's old school. We love it.
Erika continues to share more on this trip, including details about a house that she has in La Quinta.
See, I'd always been told that we have a house here, but I still don't have any addresses to where this house is.
Well, have you ever been to it?
No.
I mean, how many people do you know that have homes that they don't know, they've never been to them?
Or they can't remember how to get to it?
I thought it was kind of normal. Oddly, I don't know.
I was thinking after what she told us about the affairs and everything, I was like, wait, she's never been here before. What if there's like a whole other family living down here or something? I didn't know.
I just assumed that it was like a rental property and that she just didn't know about it.
Anything at that point, I would have believed.
I was all in on this part. I was like, Fancy Drew was on the case. I was like, we are gonna find this house. In divorce, you gotta uncover. We are gonna find assets. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's go find assets.
Yes, we're gonna find all the assets that Tom has. I had the Bentley ready.
So, Kathy had some ideas for how to find the house.
Well, just say I need security to open up my house. I haven't been here in a while and I forgot where it is. I travel and I have homes all over and I get confused.
Do you sometimes forget about different houses you might own?
No. No, never.
So I was trying to figure out how we could, figure out where it was without,
Without breaking in.
Exactly. We're like, what if we have a delivery of flowers? We were trying to think of all the things, but
If you had brought me to the guard gate, I would have gotten that key, Kyle.
Oh, if we had taken you to the guard gate,
100%.
we would have 100%. You could have pulled it off.
I would have had that key in my hand.
You would have also had on the security guard's uniform.
Kathy, walk us through that. How would you get the key? What would your plan of action be?
I would go introduce myself, chummy up to him, talk to him about how great the landscaping is, how secure and wonderful, and I feel so good when I'm down here. How long have you been here? And then I would say, I've got to get into the property, and I forgot my keys, and I thought Kyle had an extra spare key, and trust me, I would have been in the house cooking dinner.
Kathy had the wrong plan. I think we needed to be a bit more like undercover.
This would be a time to get dressed incognito.
Exactly.
So how fun would it have been, right?
We steal some of Dorit's camouflage outfits that she likes to wear.
Yes.
We could all do that.
Yep.
And the ball caps and glasses.
Kathy's got a lot of glasses, a lot of hats. We could have done the shade that she has.
Yeah. We could have borrowed some of Lisa Rinna's wigs.
Yeah. And gone up and said, oh my God, I forgot my key. Can I go? I don't know.
Instead of call the gate and say, excuse me, we need Tom's house number, please. No, we don't know what number it is.
Is that what y'all did?
Yes.
I was like, hi, I just wanted to know a little something.
I was like, abort. Hang up the phone. What? Hang up the phone.
The general manager there was like, ha. And the truth is, I don't know now if there's actually a house or there was just a lot or they were a member of the club. Like, we couldn't really find out the whole information, but he certainly was not giving it to me.
I should have been there. Abort. Yeah.
I tried.
There's nothing to see
I
here,
think
people.
I know there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see. Disperse.
So one of the things we learned this season is how much of a prankster Kathy is.
Bottoms up.
Go. Oh my God. Yeah. What?
You chugged 2 martinis in a row. How on earth are you still standing?
It's just water.
Oh my gosh, Kathy's a born prankster. She's just always been like that. It's her nature.
What's your favorite prank you've ever seen Kathy pull off?
God, she's done so many. I'm scared to even say the one that I really liked.
Well, what I used to is find animals all the time.
What?
And then I'd keep them and hide them in my room. And then Mom would finally find out. And she'd say, you know, there's a little boy or a little girl that's missing their dog or their cat. We need to find out where this... And then I'd feel so guilty.
Here is not a prank that Kathy would do, but the joke was really on Kim and me. But my sister, Kathy, would go through the house, and then my mom had like her certain rooms, like she didn't want you to walk in unless it was like the holidays, because my mom was a perfectionist. So that's where all like the beautiful crystal and china and all that stuff was. And Kathy would go through the house and pick up all these pieces of like whatever, crystal, china, whatever it possibly was. But then she'd say, there's a sale starting in my room in 10 minutes. Because she knew that Kim and I had money.
And I'd put little stickers with the price tags.
She put price tags on all of these things, and Kim and I had saved money, and especially Kim, who hid it under the carpet. And we'd go and take our money and go buy these things that were in the living room 10 minutes ago. And Kathy would walk away with all this money and then go to La Scala and order a chopped salad in Beverly Hills and whatever. And then my mom would come in and say, who took the crystal from the living room? And take it all back from us. And Kim and I were there with no money, no items, and Kathy was out in Beverly Hills having lunch and going to See's Candy and shopping.
Crazy.
I've known Kathy for about 15 years, and what she's really known for is her prank calls. She has been pranking calls since she was a kid. She called me and told me after Dorit's party, you know, she was gonna play a prank to like try to cut my hair. I'm like, you should never do that. You should never just cut my hair off. Who does that? But Kathy does. Kathy does that.
Oh, Kathy does. Kathy does.
It's hysterical because she didn't do it.
Kyle, you invited someone we haven't seen in a while to your holiday party.
Oh my God, wait, hey, hi. Oh, wow.
It was fun to have Teddi come to the holiday dinner because we are very close friends. She's also very close with Erika, Rinna, and Dorit. So it was just nice to have her back in the group and, you know, have fun and laugh. And she's been a good friend to Erika, and I thought it'd be good to have a little extra support for Erika because Erika was seeming to be very, very vulnerable at this time. So you thought, you know what, the more the merrier. Why not?
Was it nice to have Fox Force 5 reunited?
Oh my God, I hate that name.
What is this Fox Force 5?
Lisa Rinna like put that on a photo once and it kind of stuck. I don't even know what it means. Someone told me they think it's from Pulp Fiction or something.
Apparently, what I know about this group is this formed after Lisa Vanderpump, because I guess they had a hard time with her.
If any housewives come near us, you bite them, okay?
And so that's how they got that very strong bond.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know the details, but that's what I know. It's not about not liking us, Garcelle. I'm just getting that straight.
I never heard that. I did not know that, but it just seems kind of weird, though, too.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
I mean, there's only 8 of us.
And Kathy, do you know who Teddi is now?
Oh, all I saw was a girl's thigh, and Kyle kind of laughing. They were obviously carrying on and having a good time, and I saw these peculiar-looking sandals.
By the way, I teased Teddi about those sandals.
That's all I could see, and so I thought, Kyle's showing these sandals. And so I got a kick out of it, and I didn't know who it was. So I said, who's dancing?
Yeah.
All I saw was the leg, and then you went down to the
But you know very well who Teddi is and love Teddi.
Oh, I know exactly. I knew who Teddi is, but it didn't show her face. It didn't show her face. So that's
then again, even if you did see her face and didn't know, I mean, you did think I was Garcelle once.
How are you? Good. Wait, I thought you were Kyle.
Yes. I did. You know what? There's a mannerism. There's a picture of the two of you side by side, and you're doing the same thing, and your hair.
Hey, I am flattered. I will take it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, she's got a face on her.
She's gorgeous.
During dinner in La Quinta, Kathy wants to do a little bit of manifesting because of a special moon or something.
Oh, Kathy.
This night has not happened in 600 years.
There's a new moon, and we're supposed to be getting rid of any toxic energy.
Anything, let it go.
And also manifesting what we want moving forward.
I'm all for manifesting. I love to manifest. So, all right. And I don't know, what was it? Some special moon was that night?
Today is the eclipse.
Oh, it is?
And it's one that hasn't happened in 600 years.
Oh, gosh, I hate that kind of stuff.
You know, it was a little kooky, Yaya sisterhood kind of thing, but I was in.
Everybody put their hands up.
Everything you prayed for.
Thank you.
May it come to you.
But I think Kathy was really directing it to Erika, like, let's manifest something positive for you, Erika.
So it was perfect timing that you came down.
Yeah. That was good energy.
I'm very fascinated with astrology and the moon. When the moon is full, I will know that afternoon without even asking my husband. I get in a kind of a strange mood. It's very, very powerful. So if we can pray and meditate on that full moon or the pink moon or the ruby moon, there's always different moons, and everybody's been going through a lot, and I thought it was a perfect time for Erika. I had her blow out a candle, and everybody's energy was in sync and very, very good. And I do have to take a little credit. I was really good at getting her to open up.
I called you and I said Tom's had a car accident, which is true. But I just didn't tell you the rest of it. He was also unconscious for 12 hours, but no one.
He was?
She doesn't know me that well, but I really talked with her and made her feel that she could speak and that she could trust and that we were all there for her. And I think she ended up going on and on.
He was mean as
What woman do you think he was with?
I don't know. Any of them. You can take a pick.
Obviously, that means he was cheating on you.
It was a really good release for her, is what I'm trying to say.
Kyle, how do you feel about astrology?
Well, I grew up with my mom. You know, I slept in bed with my mom until I was 15 years old. And she would read astrology books all the time. And
Sydney Omar.
Yeah, exactly. Our mom had all the books, and she was really into that.
Well, it's a science.
And, yeah, I mean, it's just, so for me, it was always fun, and, you know, I loved that. And I do, you know, when I meet people, I need to know what sign they are, what their rising sign is, what their moon is in. And I can often guess what sign somebody is just by, you know, after a couple minutes of talking to them, and I can be right quite often. So, you know, for me, it's like fun like that. But I do, when there's like, you know, an important moon out, I will put my crystals out on my balcony. I'll wash them and have the moon bring new energy to my crystals. And I have them all lined up on my bed. And our sister Kim is very into all the crystals and the moon like that too.
Look, I think any way we can take it, let's take it.
I mean, if there's a moon saying that we can, you know, have a fresh start and good energy,
let's
then
go for it.
We're into it.
Kathy, we need to talk about your favorite travel accessory.
Are you bringing your fan?
Of course I am.
Kathy travels everywhere with that fan. Everywhere. That fan goes wherever Kathy goes.
It gets wrapped in plastic and put in a suitcase. It can be hooked up anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world. I have all these different little...
Like the European outlets and all that.
Exactly. I'm going to have to bring Doogie with me so she could plug the fan in.
Fan won't plug in.
The plant, what?
The fan.
The fan won't plug in.
Will not plug.
The fan plugs in, you just have to actually put it in the outlet.
Where is the furthest you've ever taken that fan?
Oh, let's see. That one, that goes with me to New York. I have a smaller one that I've taken to London and when I go to Europe. I basically have them now wherever I go, and hotels have them for us.
So that was the U.S. fan.
That's the U.S. fan, exactly. Like Las Vegas, like places that we go, they already know. They have the pillows and the fan ready, but I still bring my pillows.
Garcelle, can we get any more details about Keith? Keith with the abs?
Ready?
Oh, here we go. Oh,
wow, he's hot.
How'd the date go?
Who's Keith, Garcelle? Who's Keith?
That's how it went.
I wanted to get to know you on a regular basis, so I'm...
Are you nervous?
No, I don't think so. What I'm trying to say is...
Why don't you, I guess you can...
Do you think we can do that?
I
That would
think
be great.
so, yeah.
It's my first time with a tailgate date.
No, this is really nice. I'm happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Keith was a nice guy. The dating coach that I had hired was a matchmaker, thought about Keith, and he was a client, so they fixed us up. And we were supposed to have a lovely date at the park, and then the one day in LA, in California, that it rained like cats and dogs. So we actually tailgated and he brought sushi. So I sat in my car in the back and he sat in his car, and he was a nice guy. No love connection, but he was nice. The sushi was great.
So the sushi was the highlight of the day?
That sounds terrible.
But not the abs?
I didn't see the abs. He was dressed. He was dressed. I didn't see the abs, but in the photo, the abs were on and popping. Let me tell you that. Yeah, he was a nice guy. There was just no love connection. I didn't feel any chemistry.
And are you still using the same dating coach?
No, you know what? I've given up on all that. I'm just doing me, and whatever happens, happens. I'm super busy, so whatever.
Kathy, I have to ask you quite possibly the most important question of the interview. Can you explain who is Hunky Dory?
But it's hard for me to sit there and pretend like everything's great and hunky-dory when it's not.
Who is Hunky Dory?
So does Kathy now know Hunky Dory?
Kathy, you've never heard the expression hunky-dory?
Yeah, everything's hunky-dory.
Our grandmother said that, right?
Dodo used to say that. Heavens to Betsy, hunky-dory.
I was just going to say, she also said heaven to Betsy.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.